The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Baltimore Orioles.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. But routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Adam Jones, the center fielder out of Morris High School in San Diego. He's got multiple gold gloves to his name. Very, very athletic. In fact, maybe the most athletic center fielder in all of baseball.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Chase Headley.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is pulled into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
On the money.
Batting third, second base.
Starlin Castro gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
There you see one of the best swings in baseball. Look pretty ugly. That's what this guy can do to you.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Steve, what are the keys to success for them today?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Tim Beckham is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Batting second, third baseman.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. So if these first 2 hitters are any indication, There could be a whole lot more of these to come.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Yeah, she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope. His first homer here in the series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this is a slider on the outside part of the plate, but you see, the action on it is coming back towards the strike zone. So he reaches out, he drives it the other way, and somehow manages to tuck it just inside that foul pole.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Standing in now, number 99. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Number 23 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Greg Bird will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Todd Frazier takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Hit hard to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming in. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Austin Romine gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up. Number 67 stands in.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 67.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yep, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, first baseman,
Chris Davis gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Wellington Castillo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Austin Romine steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Brett Gardner will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Number 23 steps into the box.
Leading off for the Orioles, right fielder, number 23.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Frazier's up with it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's Manny Machado now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Didi Gregorius is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Stepping in now, number 99. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The first baseman, number 33.
Greg Bird is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Castillo gonna have to hurry. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Todd Frazier will dig in. He singled his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Schoen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and there were two down.
The batter, number 67.
Number 67 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Chop this one right side. Barehanded on the hop. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Mark Trumbo will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Jacoby Ellsbury heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Ripped down the first base line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. And that guy's no slouch up there, and he comes through with a solid single here.
Austin Romine is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Hit hard to the right side. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And Chris Davis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ball game to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this is low, ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Starlin Castro will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Didi Gregorius will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And again, he's got himself a base hit, make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Number 99 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Hammers it to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, what a great throw.
Over now, they'll apply the tag between 2nd and 3rd. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Tim Beckham is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
Here's Manny Machado now. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bird is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch.
The second baseman, number 6,
Jonathan Scope will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
No balls, 1 strike.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. On his way to third is Jones. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Number 67 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. The throw into second. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Mark Trumbo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Too low, 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Tanaka pauses, 2-2 on its way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 Yankee error, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. That's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Castillo finds it. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second goes Frazier. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Darren O'Day will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. So striding in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fouled back. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Austin Romine, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Chris Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
First baseman.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher
Wellington Castillo will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pitch is popped up. Bird is there for it. 2 down.
now batting, number 23.
Number 23 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter,
Tim Beckham will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner's after it. And that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Brett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tapper down the third baseline. A barehand pickup by Machado. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Wade Miley will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Attention, please. Now
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Out in front of it, strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Starlin Castro will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Didi Gregorius. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep...
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, if his guys go on to win the pennant, I think you're looking at the MVP just on the strength of this one ball game alone. Now, I'm not ready to call it one for the ages yet, but it is a very, and I mean very, short list of guys that have hit 3 home runs in a postseason game. And he's just done it all in this one.
Brad Brock will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now batting, number 99.
Into the box now, number 99, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1. Well, the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series, and it's now 5-3.
And how important might that home run turn out to be in the whole grand scheme of things? That's going to make this now a 2-run game here in the top of the 8th. And with this bullpen needing 6 outs, they just got a little bit of wiggle room from their offense right there.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
In now, Greg Bird. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big... Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for 1 more inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Well, like you said, 2015 was definitely a year to remember for Manny. He became only the 7th Oriole to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in the same year.
Now, for him, it's all about health. If he can stay on the field, he's going to put together a stellar career. He's got all the tools, there's no doubt about that.
On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. Adam Jones will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Tap foul at home plate. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Scorched to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They're still down 5-3. kicking off the top of the ninth, Todd Frazier, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jacoby Ellsbury gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees,
Austin Romine will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham takes it in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Number 67 will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Fastball called for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit to third. Frazier is there. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
first baseman, number 19,
Chris Davis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Low for ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 5-3. So long from the Bronx.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.